Hey, so I just wanted to shoot a quick video just to highlight some of the aspects of the program. I'm onboarding a lot of new customers right now. And so just to make sure that everybody gets all the information that they need. Number one, all the information is in this book. And so if you ever have questions, the answers are here, or of course you can text me. Number one, you have your drops. The most important thing is to take the drops because they work better when you take them. I put a number 1 and a number 2 on my bottles because my eyes have a hard time seeing those tiny little numbers. So that makes it easier to grab them in the morning or in the afternoon or whenever. Bottle number 1, you're taking it 3 times a day, and you take it under your tongue, and the little dropper has the little numbers, and you go up to the 0.75. It says 0.7, but I just try and get close to the 0.75 under your tongue. 10 to 30 seconds you hold it there. It's a sublingual product, and so the longer you hold it under there, the more that your body's going to absorb. So then you swallow it. You wait 10 minutes before eating, and then just before those 10 minutes you take bottle number 2. Same thing, under your tongue, hold it for 10 to 30 seconds, and then swallow. This one you're supposed to shake first, so I always just shake them both. I put them both under my tongue for 30 seconds, and then I don't have to remember which one's which. And one question I've had is like, hey, started eating lunch, I forgot. If you start eating lunch and you forget, then just wait till you're all done eating, and then do number 1, wait 10 minutes, do number 2, and you're good. The only rule is number 2 bottle, you don't want to take it after like 2 or 3 in the afternoon because it does have a lot of that methylated B in it, and it can keep you up at night. Ask me how I know. So real quick, this book gives you everything you need. I want to draw your attention to this chart right here. It's really important, even if you don't want anyone to ever see the book, to write down your weight and your measurements. Some people are going to lose weight more faster, and others are going to lose inches. And at least then you have a way of tracking where you're at, and it's something to be able to go by. On this program, you want to be drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water a day minimum, because immediately your body's going to start flushing out the toxins that it's been holding on to for inflammation. And so you want that water to help flush that out, and that'll help alleviate issues like constipation or diarrhea. And there might be still a little bit of that, but just keep drinking the water, and it'll help that. For those who really want to get real specific on food portion sizes, they have this here. You can take it or leave it. The other really important part of this book is the very center, and I like that it's in the center because I can find it fast. And this is your list of approved foods. And so you want to be eating off of this list. It's a low glycemic food list, which means it's designed so that your blood sugar doesn't spike. Which obviously insulin is one of our hormones that we're trying to balance out here. There's a little section here called avoid. And so it tells you to avoid sugar, which that's understandable. It tells you to avoid grains because most grains are high glycemic. You can have like quinoa, and it's not forever. This is just so that we can get your hormones balanced. It takes about 3 months to balance your hormones. And then the other thing is dairy. Dairy, I had a little harder time giving up, but it's an endocrine disruptor, and I noticed a big shift when I did give it up, and I noticed, more of a balancing in my hormones because of that. So it's not that I'm giving up dairy forever, but for this point in time, my goal is to get rid of the inflammation, to balance my hormones, so I'm willing to make a short-term sacrifice. And once again, all of these foods are here, and there's things, so my snacks usually, you can have raw almonds, raw nuts. There is chocolate on there that's clean chocolate. I like these Hue bars. Or they also have baking chips. I made brownies today using cocoa powder and almond flour. Tasted really good. The thing you're going to notice is your taste buds are going to change. Your cravings for sugar aren't going to be there. So you can have just a little bit of that, and it's going to satisfy. I mean, I had a handful of these today, and I could only eat a half of a handful because it just was like, that's all I need. I really don't want any more. Another thing I just found that I really like is these Jackson's sweet potato chips. Now, these are the sea salt ones, the plain ones. They don't have anything extra. They're just avocado oil and sweet potato chips and sea salt. And so there are things out there that you can buy that are, you know, prepackaged that you can grab. Paleo Valley has a really good meat stick that's really clean, no seed oils. I don't have any of those to show you because I'm out. I just ordered more. But yeah, and I always have the nuts and the beef sticks. I always have those with me in my purse, in my car, in my bag that I take to church. Every place that I go, I always have those with me so that if I get caught, you know, and it's later than normal for eating, I always have something that I can eat that's on plan, and I feel good about it, you know. And even if I eat, you know, 2 or 3 meat sticks or whatever that, you know, normally just one for a snack, it's better for me to eat more of them and still be able to stick as close as I can. It is a lifestyle change. It might take 1 to 2 months to totally incorporate this into your lifestyle, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So the next page does have a sample menu. This is just, if you are a type of a person that you just say, tell me what to eat, then this tells you. In the morning, if you eat 2 protein portions and 1 fruit portion, and like I said back here, they tell you the portions, then this is for you. For me, I just like to be a little more free-spirited, and I just eat off of this list as much as I want. The thing is you want to get a minimum of 1,200 calories. Otherwise, your body goes into deficit and you won't lose. So the thing is if you're exercising, which they do recommend 15 to 30 minutes of exercise a day, then you need to account for those calories burned and up your calories accordingly. The other thing I can tell you is they have a pro tip of eating 80 to 90 grams of protein a day. And this program isn't about counting everything, but I encourage people, like, if you're not sure, count for just one day and see where you're at, and then it gives you an idea of like where you need to improve or what you can do, or if you're plateauing. For me, the first thing I noticed was energy. You know, so depending on which of your hormones are out is how you're going to see those changes come in. And so that will tell you that. So this book it got everything in it. It's really, you know, it's a really simple program in the fact that you just need to take your drops, eat according to the food plan, okay, which involves drinking water, and you're good to go. And if there is some tweaks that you need, you know, feel free to reach out to me. I have mentors and health coaches that are working with me that I can draw from for, you know, for if you have individual problems or individual situations where you're not seeing what you need, and we can troubleshoot for you. So thanks a lot. And if you have any questions, please reach out.